Good day, everyone. I am Revilyn Joy R. Salasiban, aka Miss Ligaya.
I am Amor Padua, also known as Miss Amor.
I am Kler Polinar, aka RK.
Christian Ignacio, aka Mr. Professor.
My name is Kylle Dela Cruz, aka Mr. Solomon.
And we are the winning crew. For today's topic, we will be discussing hacking and cracking and computer and internet crimes. You may take down notes as we elaborate it to you furthermore. Now, what is hacking and cracking?
According to CAMEL 2017, hacking is a process of gaining access to a computer to steal and harm the data on the system without authorization in terms of revealing the network security and producing a malicious program such as viruses, threats, worms, logic bombs, etc. Individuals who participate in hacking activities regularly are called hackers. Agarwal and Kumar 2018, page 2253. Hackers are programmers and they use tools or instruments such as Trojan horse, virus, worm, vulnerability scanner, sniper, exploit, social engineering, and a rootkit to infiltrate networks.
So there are three types of hackers. So the first one is white hats or security professionals who use their abilities for defensive purposes. Second one is black hats or noxious hackers. These hackers are terrible because they abuse the machine's framework. The third type of hacker is gray hats. These hackers are protective and they spread awareness to the public that vulnerability exists. So the more hacking attacks make an appearance, businessmen tend to spend their money to make their network security more protected and safe. Meanwhile, cracking is more or less the same as hacking because it has criminal intentions and malicious intent like breaking the copy protection of a software program.
On the other hand, cracking makes use of backdoors to steal and delete confidential information that makes other people's lives miserable. Crackers are regarded by hackers as less knowledgeable and less educated. People nowadays think that both hacking and cracking are the same, but they have a difference. I therefore conclude that hacking uses knowledge and logic for system, while cracking makes use of knowledge for the breaking the law.
So we will discuss about the examples of hacking and cracking. So we have the first example here of hacking, in which when a Chinese hacker group broke into many German pharmaceutical and technology companies. The hacking of service providers and companies' networks. According to the German authorities, it was largely an attempt to steal intellectual property.
Second was that in April 2019, two Facebook app datasets were discovered to have been exposed to the public internet. More than 530 million Facebook users' phone numbers, account names, and the Facebook IDs are included in the data. The data was made freely available 2 years later, April 2021, providing that there was new and genuine criminal intent behind the data.
Lastly, 5 people have been arrested in connection with the video hacking event 2022. 3 Filipinos are suspected of being behind the phishing and hacking, while 2 Nigerians are accused of providing unlawful access devices to target bank accounts and crypto wallets. The suspects were charged with trafficking in illegal access devices and violating the Cybercrime Prevention Act by the Office of Prosecutor General and the Department of Justice.
Hackers posted threatening messages on the website of various Israeli media institutions, including Mayriv and the Jerusalem Post in January 2022. In both English and Hebrew, one message said that, "We are close to you, where you don't think about it."
And we have the next example here, which is the Saudi Arabian oil company, or which called Saudi Aramco, faced a ransom demand worth of 50 million US dollars in July 2021 in exchange for the company's exposed data. This is known as cyber extortion, as we know. So, what is cyber extortion? It is a crime where someone holds your data hostage till your company pays the ransom, and it also known as data cracking. So, I suppose this is an example of cracking. So, the cyber criminals have the access, they can obtain data to your computers and steal confidential information and see it. Okay? Ransom gains power and money. They often gain this access by sending suspicious electronic mails that contains ransomware and malicious software that hijacks your computer or enemy you. They can use blackmail, denial of service, locking you out of your system, and other tactics.
In 2019, the number of cybercrime events in Philippines, National Capital Region was highest for people who have been sent fraudulent SMS or scam, with around 2.7 million victims. Hacking, phishing, and cyberbullying were among the other cybercrimes done in the country.
As we all know, cybercrime like cracking personal data is one of the most common tactics used by the computer specialists, and it is continuously growing in popularity. Organization networks are disrupted, valuable data is stolen, papers are hacked, and bank accounts are hacked as a result of cybercrime. Hacking is an intersocial and cultural phenomenon that encompasses a wide range of identities, relationship, and action.
Hacking involves both open and covert features, but these don't neatly map into good or legal versus bad or illegal. While some hacking is destructive to society, the majority of hacking activity is difficult to categorize as deviant or hazardous. Hacking can change from nearly universally regarded as creative and pleasant involvement with information technologies to the socially undesirable along a subtle continuum of practice or belief.
We will now proceed with our next topic, the Internet and computer crimes. A computer is a device where the purpose of it is to process, store, display information. Verger 2021. It is composed of monitor, central processing unit, and keyboard. Computer and Internet crimes are defined as the use of computer as an instrument to promote illicit aims such as fraud, trafficking in child pornography, stealing identities, or invading privacies. Cybercrime has grown in prominence, notably through the internet, as computers have become increasingly important in business, entertainment, and governance.
To explain furthermore, here are some examples of computer and internet crimes. On February 21, 2021, police rescued 7 adolescents from a cyber sex lair in a town in Zambo Norte. The PNP Women and Children Protection Center Mindanao Field Unit buzzed the cyber sex den after receiving information from the Australian Federal Police, according to Laput 2021.
Second, 1/3 of the cyberbullying victims of young people in 30 countries are Filipino children. They have started to skip school due to this case, according to the new poll released by UNICEF, the United Nations organization working for children's rights of 2019.
According to Chris Mundo 2021, digital fraud attempts in Philippines rise amid the pandemic during COVID-19. 2019, 2021, until 2022, we have COVID. Okay, so according to the report, the country's suspected digital fraud efforts were high in telecommunications, logistics, and financial services sectors. It added that Scammers are using fraudulent credit cards to purchase high-end phones and sell them back on the black market.
As stated in the Department of Justice 2015, there were attacks with the use of social engineering and malware to obtain access to confidential data. Moreover, this data could lead identity theft or loss of information stored in a computer or a medium.
Lastly, we have cyber espionage, malware that threatens the Southeast Asia, especially our country here in the Philippines. Over 1,400 users who have been victimized, and the government also. Okay. Additionally, these can be malicious Word files, whereas the infection and malware occur and will be downloaded in your system, and that spreads through a universal serial bus drives, and that was according to Abadilia 2021.
In conclusion, cybercrime is continuing threats, so users must be aware of their online activities. ARAG 2017. As suggested by Johansson 2020, for user protection, it can be a usage of strong passwords, update software, internet protection, privacy settings, and strengthening the network that may help people to secure their accounts and devices to these ongoing cyber crimes. As a further matter, we need to protect ourselves from illegal activities that might risk our personal information and funds.
I hope you understand all about hacking and cracking and computer and internet crimes. You may share this video to inform your friends and family to prevent them from having the chance to experience the examples and incident we have stated earlier. That is all for today. Again, this is Revilyn Joy R. Salasiban, aka Miss Ligaya.
I am Elame Amor si Padua, aka Amor.
I am Kler A. Polinar, aka RK.
Christian M. Ignacio, aka Mr. Professor.
Kylle Dela Cruz, aka Mr. Solomon.
And we are the Winning the Pooh.
Thank you for watching.